Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 49. Wow, we're one episode off the big 50. Today's episode, we are continuing on with some bits and pieces around the what's he doing over there? Around the base. But first, we have been informed that our shop, the Rusty Bucket. How did you get up there? Is out of diamonds. And if you don't know, the Rusty Bucket, the idea behind it was if you had a heap of junk, you'd fill a shulker box up with your junk, put it in the chest, it goes somewhere else, and then you collect 2 diamonds or 1 diamond. So it's basically we pay you for your junk. So we better go fix that up. Actually, we better before we go, we better make sure we've got plenty of diamonds ourselves to restock the shop. Hopefully, there's plenty of shulker boxes there still as well. We might have to figure out a way to get some more shulker boxes. I'm pretty sure there's a farm somewhere. This one I do believe. Yes, we've got plenty. Right here. So we'll head to the shopping district, and then we can go from there. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then I want to make a little kelp farm, and then we can decorate the base a little bit more. I'd like to put some more statues around, not as big as the Atlas statue here in the center of the village, but just little statues here and there, everywhere, like that one over there. We'll probably swap that one there out for something else. Just a couple dotted around the place. I think it might make the place look a little bit nicer. I'm assuming the villagers have gotten out this way. We might have to fix that up somehow. But anyway, let's head on through to the shopping district. Yep. Alright, so I'll see you there. And we're back. That was quick. Right, so this place is it's changed. It may have changed a little bit. I haven't been here for a little while. But anyway, let's head on up to the Rusty Bucket. Bit of a lag spike there. Let's head up on over to the Rusty Bucket, and then we'll see how much is in Bob's Dis and Dat as well. Because no doubt if the Rusty Buckets run out of diamonds, people have been using the shop. No, we've still got plenty of shulkers there. Alright, get paid 2 diamonds. Rightio, okay. Let's head into Bob's Dis and Dat. Let's get this bad boy up. Close that up. Alright, we'll fix this. We'll fix the Rusty Bucket up first. Yeah, probably just half. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. Right, we need a crafting bench. There's one around here somewhere, maybe. Anyway, it's fine. I'll throw them back in. Oh, there's a crafting bench. let's see what we've got. Holy mo! All right, we've got a bit. We okay. Yep. We've got a bit of sorting to do. So I'm going to sort that out. Make sure there's good loot in a little bit, like mix up the boxes a bit. Make sure you're not paying, 4 diamonds for just snow blocks, because that wouldn't be fun for anyone. But I'll fix that up, and we'll come back, because that's a lot of shulker boxes. That's yay. All right, let's fix that up, and then we'll head back to the base to do a bit of decorating. All right, it took a little while, but we got it all sorted out. Face close up. We got it all sorted out, and we also are going to be putting in this little box here, little yellow shulker box. Now, I'm not going to tell you what's in it, but if you're quick enough, maybe not, but if you're quick enough, eventually we've all sorted out. There's a bit of a mixture of everything in there. 2 seconds actually. There, okay. I didn't want you to see what was in it. Eventually, after some purchases, the yellow shulker box will siphon into here, and there'll be a chance. Now, it's more of a lucky dip than the rest of the boxes. So yeah, that's all this done. So I'll be letting everyone know that the light is on. It's in stock. So I hope everyone comes in and shops at Dis and Dat. Please, I'm financially broken from the rusty bucket. Not really. But anyway, let's head back to the base. We'll get this little kelp farm going. So we'll get that sorted, and then we'll put some statues around the place. So let's head on through, and I'll meet you there. Yeah, we're back through. What do we need? We need observers and pistons. So we have plenty of observers. I think we needed 10 on each side. Yeah. 10 on each side. We're gonna need some more pistons, redstone. Yeah, we're gonna need a couple more pistons. So just throw them there. Okay, where's cobble? Cobble. Okay, we'll get some there. That's good. A bit of wood. Yeah. Here. So we have. What do we need? We need a couple more. We got 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Might as well make a couple more for later if we need them. What else? A couple of furnaces, maybe. A couple of chests, definitely. Hoppers. I think we only need like 2. iron. We need some buckets. 4 will do. And the most important thing of all... Oh, we got plenty of buckets there. And the most important thing of all, the kelp itself. Alright, by the sounds of it, we have a wandering trader. I wonder what they're selling. I'll go to just hit the old bed. Yep, it's night time. We'll have a snooze. Oh, let's see where this wandering trader is and what he's got for sale. What do you got and what do I don't want? Yeah. Bottle of water for an emerald. Oh yeah. The rest suck. Fermented fire. That's not bad. Yeah, you can hang out, stay, whatever you want to do. Right, we require some water. Head on down. Where do you think you're going, mate? Get back down there. Let's just hope none of you fallen down in the mausoleum. Just close that. Or any have gone in here. No? Okay, good. You'd have to, yeah. You'd have to go on vacation if you guys saw what was in there. Okay. Right, let's grab some water. Probably won't need 8 buckets, but I'll grab it just in case. Excellent, right. And we will do it. We'll do it down in here. There we go. Right. Excellent. You know what's not excellent? I need more building blocks. Of course. Anyhow, well, for starters, let's just throw everything in here. Right, let's get some building blocks. Quartz, maybe? Might look nice. No. Prismarine. We've got plenty of that. We might as well use it. Might grab some more torches to light this place up a bit more. So, give us a sec. Grab some building blocks and all the rest. Then we'll get back to it. Alright, we've got the prismarine. We won't need this much. And we've got sand. But first, might just extend this up by 1. It doesn't reach this high, but it's nice just to duck the ceiling up just a little bit extra, just so it doesn't seem as cramped. So I'm going to remove this, maybe a little bit more, see how it goes. So give me a minute and we'll I'll raise this up, maybe a couple of blocks, a block. Yeah, it's already looking better with that bit there taken up. So I'll just get rid of the rest, and then we can step into building this thing. May end up building a couple here, and we can go from there. Right, let's get rid of this, and then we'll be back to build the first one, and then we might build a couple more after that. Alright, I've tidied things up a bit. I only went up by 1. I'm gonna throw a torch up there actually. Here, there we go. And maybe one there. Okay. Right. Tied it up. We'll place the contraption right here, and that will give us enough room to maybe put another couple down. it's just a small little kelp farm. And eventually we can smelt them down into kelp blocks and then have an infinite amount of infinite amount of you know, smelting material. Bit like this here. It's only a small little farm that works eventually, but you know, if you need bulk amount of sticks or just bulk amount of stuff to burn, so there you go there. It's loading it up and throwing it in there, and it's coming down, and no, it's bamboo. So it's, let's see if I can explain it. So the crafter gets loaded up with bamboo. That in turn sends a signal to the comparator, which then should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So once that all gets rounded up to 9, it sends like a pulse through it, which then crafts the bamboo into bamboo blocks and then spits it out. So if you can see, because there is what, 4 pieces of bamboo, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, it's 4 blocks strength. So yeah, but anyway, we're getting distracted. We are here to make this. So there. No, not that one there. We want a bit of a gap around it so we can walk around it. So, need. Pretty sure we can go 10. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 10. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty sure that's it. Because I'm pretty sure the last time I went to do it on another server, I went 15 and then it was too long. Yeah. So like so. 2 block gap. Oop. And blop. Right. Okay. 10 blocks. Excellent. And then it's blocks here. Blocks here. We need redstone. Like so. Then it's just that here. Same with on this one. All the way. And then we go. No, it's got to be the other way around. Excellent. Right, well, we'll do this then. Filling in the middle. We're going to get up the top. Take that one out. Excellent. Like so. And then once we destroy that, 1 block. Yep, okay. Excellent. That's the way it goes. Excellent, right here. because in this section here is where the kelp grows. So we need sand. This is where the sand goes. It grows. Once it gets up to about here, it it pushes the kelp. All this is water source, and then up here, next block up, I think, is this water source just here. You do that on slabs, and it flows to the end here, and then it falls down into hoppers and gets collected in chests, and then you can do as you please from there. So that's pretty much it. So I'll put it together before I put the water in, and then that way you can basically follow along from there. So I'll just pause 2 seconds. I'll fill in the rest before I put the water, so you can see where things have got to go, and we'll go from there. Yep, I just remembered it's only 8 on each side, so that's less pistons and observers that you need. But anyway, yeah. Right, so I'll put the rest in, and then we can go from there. Okay, so so from the observers you go up 2 blocks, and on this second block on the top half you put in slabs. And also these 2 by 2 here. So you have 2 hoppers facing. You don't have to have 2 chests, but I've just done it. 2 hoppers facing one into that one and one into that one. So it's very important that you fill in this here as well with glass, temporarily for now. Same with obviously at the back. You go all the way down to where the bottom of is, with glass all the way down the bottom, like so. But anyway, then you put your water source here. Right, this is important. Okay, now on the inside of here we fill it up with water, and we put the kelp down so it also grows to make the source blocks. Then, and only then, destroy this here, because this will make as flowing water, not source blocks. So the idea is kelp grow up to the observer, get pushed, float up to the top into the stream of water. It will come to here, then fall because it's flowing water, and flow directly into the hoppers. So we'll fill it up, and hopefully be able to show you this in action. Yeah, I'll put a door or something so I can get in, and I can throw some stuff in, and you can see it float up to the top and then shoot along and then drop down into the hoppers. So we'll fill this up with water, and then we can go from there. Okay, I'm running out of air quick, but we've filled it all up, and then we need to quickly break here. And breathe. Right, so, and then we take this out, take the slabs that were temporary out, and as you can see, they do float up, and they're getting pushed to here. This is where, yes, this is where this now will get taken out. Bit of fill this gap in. And yeah, make sure to fill in this gap fill up this with a bit of glass or slabs or roof, whatever you want, so things don't just pop up and out. And then you should be free to destroy all the glass here, and you should see that maybe it needs to be destroyed from the bottom. Yeah, they should fall down. So if we just throw a heap of glass, should go up, and then they should fall. Yep, cool, excellent. Do I not? Oh, I don't have any more glass. Damn. Better make a mess. Glass. Give me the glass. Before it goes everywhere. Okay. With the torch. Right, so that's essentially the premise of this nice little build. Simple. Plenty of kelp. Will get crushed, thrown in. You can decorate it more, less. It's just what just a couple of industrial ones. It's going to be a short episode this week. I was going to do some statues and whatnot. By next episode, the big one, the big 50, big 50. There'll be definitely more in here by then. We'll do some statues. We'll might try and catch up with Andyman and Blackwing. They haven't been on the server for a little bit, but we can see if they want to do something to Warden or Trial Chamber or something like that. We'll have a bit of fun. It may be an hour-long episode, being that it is episode 50. We'll see what happens. We're all quite busy. We're doing the Better Together stuff. So you guys will be seeing some Crab Champions soon. That's coming out in September. So that's coming out soon. And then October, you'll find out. When it gets a little bit closer to October, then we'll be able to tell you what's going on. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I'm going to bed. Good night.